Hello everyone and welcome back to Study Pickle. In today's video, we'll be going over 8 habits of successful students. It's crucial to develop habits for success, especially in the college environment, where there is very little supervision and guidance. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I post new videos every week about productivity, studying, as well as bullet journaling. The first habit of successful students is that they have a solid sleep schedule. When you go to bed and wake up at the same time every morning, your body will eventually get used to it, and you'll be more awake and more likely to pay attention in class. Research has shown that adequate sleep is linked to memory formation, so try and space out your study sessions instead of pulling all-nighters. Another habit of successful students is they unplug, and I'm talking mainly about smartphones. Smartphones will kill your focus when you're studying, and even while you're in class. Even hearing one vibration makes it harder to concentrate, and it triggers your mind into a flurry of distraction. So when you're in class, doing homework, or studying, make it a point to put your phone on Do Not Disturb, or use apps like Forest to force you to stay off your phone. You can even go as far as leaving your phone in another room or in your car. The third habit of successful students is planning ahead, and I know this from personal experience. Some college professors will give you the syllabus, maybe they'll go over it during the first day of class, but then they won't remind you of any important deadlines after that. Then on a day that a huge paper is due, there are always those students who are blindsided by it. Don't be that person. Write down all the deadlines ahead of time so that when it comes up, you're not caught off guard. The fourth thing is, successful students surround themselves with positive and productive friends. Motivational speaker Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." And that makes sense because whether we like it or not, we are greatly influenced by the people around us. When you surround yourself with a group of friends or a study group who is focused, positive, productive, and successful, you'll draw a lot of influence from them. Successful students also communicate. This means communicating with other students as well as teachers. Not only does this help everyone get on the same page, but it also helps you build professionalism. And if you build the skill of communication, not only will it help you in school, it will also help you in your career in the future. The sixth habit of successful students is attention to detail. Attention to detail is critical for following directions precisely, as well as reading proficiently and accurately. I've had teachers who won't accept your paper if you don't format it correctly or even if you don't staple it. It's that important. Paying attention to little details in your studies will show that you really care and that you're willing to put in the effort to ensure that you produce your best work. The seventh thing that successful students do is prioritize. This kind of goes without saying, but I believe it's so important that it needs to be said. If you have a huge paper due tomorrow which is worth 30% of your final grade, and some math homework that is probably worth 5%, you'll probably want to work on that paper. It's also important to prioritize your schoolwork over hanging out with friends or watching TV. The eighth and final habit of successful students is making time for themselves. I feel like this is one of the most important habits because you can put in all this work and time and effort, but if you don't make time for yourself, you'll eventually get burnt out. Don't feel guilty for taking an hour or a day to relax, and give your brain some rest for a little bit. So those are 8 habits of successful students, and hopefully they'll help you in some way. If you work at developing these habits little by little, eventually you'll become successful. The important thing is to constantly work at getting better every day. Do your best and don't be so hard on yourself. If you like this video, you'll probably like my other video about how to take notes. Don't forget to like this video, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to see more study tips, bullet journal inspiration, and productivity hacks. I post a new video every week. Also, follow me on Instagram at StudyPickle to see some of my pretty notes. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.